Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays News Tower. So I've done a little bit off camera here. Really the only thing that I did was I bought the horoscope desk, hired a person to run it. I bought the obituary desk, hired a guy to run it. The only thing is, our person doing horoscopes is currently in training. If we come to training, she's learning how to become an astrologist, so she will be 25% faster, but there is a 50% chance of adding a lie. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that when the horoscope comes out, because I assume we'll have to throw it into editing if there is a lie in there. Although I don't know exactly where the horoscope is. Maybe it didn't get started because she immediately went into training. Yeah, I'll just... What would that be? Entertainment? It's not that one. So yeah, I don't think she actually got started on it. So we'll wait until she comes back from training. Gonna take 3 days and 22 hours. So she might not have the horoscope done in time anyway. But the goal this week is to at least get one thing knocked out from the requirements for Dunalin, so I can get my hands on the canteen of the Silver Inn restaurant, and then we'll spend the second half of the episode setting that up, because we have $16,000. That should be enough to get the ball rolling. We should also have our people back, I think. Yes, they're getting dropped off by the taxi right now. There they are. So now they can all get back to work doing radio stuff. Because last week was kind of a rough one, and that we didn't have enough stories available to fill the newspaper. Because we had 3 of our telegraphers out, which was quite the thing to experience. But it did work just fine. Like, it didn't hurt us, I should say. So we want the polyglot, who is Irma, to handle this story to unlock the second phase. So we can start with Regina, but the second story needs to be Irma. Scoops! Walter? Rosalie? Sure. Minneapolis! Hold on. Marjorie has the coordinator ability now, so she's just as useful as what's his name? Ronald? No, Ronald's the guy I just sent on the story. What's the other guy's name? Is it you, right? This guy. Jim! Jim Halpert. You know what's crazy? How did they make the last season... We can send Irma, just because it's gonna take Rosalie a while. Or not Rosalie, this is gonna take a while to clear up. Maybe not a while, it's done already, my bad. But it's wild how, like, in the last season of The Office, or like the last 2 seasons, they made Jim into such an unlikable character. They turned him from an everyman into like an asshole. It's quite the choice by the writers. Not that I'm the biggest Office fan. I think it's a fine series. But there were certainly ups and downs. Randy! Randy's the guy doing our obituaries. He's a natural coordinator, which means he immediately unlocks the next story file, which is interesting. I feel like I should probably move him off of obituaries, because that's an amazing ability. But maybe we'll just leave him in there for now. I don't know. Irma, you're the one who needs to drop off her story so I can send you to Europe. Nope, that's Jim. Irma, I need the polyglot ability. There we go. Unlocked. Good job, Irma. Now, back to America. Regina gets started on the New York story. Send Larry to Chicago. Back to Minneapolis, where we will bribe somebody about Vinyl Shock's stellar record. Send Ronald to experience that. And then we go to Phoenix to learn more about the Boulder Dam. Is that what they called the Hoover Dam? Or was the Hoover Dam later? Is the Boulder Dam a different dam? Unknown to me. I'm sure somebody knows. It's not me though. Zoom in. All right, what do we got? Police fine? That's nothing. We've paid $10,000 in fines so far, and it's done nothing to me. All right, Jim, hop on the Europe train. And as soon as any of you drop off your stories, I'll get you going here. A pittance, a $950 fine is nothing. Another scoop in Boston this time. To Los Angeles, where we send Marjorie. And then Ronald, you'll handle the lawyer's office. Back to Phoenix. Prison plan on loose screws. Ronald, you go here. Patricia doesn't do news or like stories for in the field. She does the horoscope. I guess we could send Rosalie. Like, she's not doing anything, just standing around if we don't have any, like, risky things for her to handle. Marjorie's back. To Boston with you. 2 hours, 5 hours, 13 hours. Okay. Ooh, let's check on our ads real quick. Make sure we're actually running these. There you go, Kathleen. And then Vendetta Vaults. I always forget to check on my ads. Not on purpose. It's just something that happens. Chicago! Before we go to Chicago, let's check on Indianapolis. Alright, that's, that'll be Marjorie, because we want her to unlock the coordinator ability immediately afterwards. Barcelona. I've never been to Spain. Spain would be a cool place to visit, though, right? Has anybody been to Spain? Did you guys like Spain? All right, he's finished the obituary. Good job. Well, I guess only people died Monday through Thursday this week. Congrats. Grab that last ad there. Spanish Grand Prix, like car racing or bicycling? All right, Marjorie, and then Larry. Politics in Philadelphia, we send Jim. Rosalie, you handle the second half. Mac, have you finished your baseball story? Because if you've finished the baseball stories... Yeah, Mac has finished his baseball stuff, so that means we can send Mac out now. I think. So Mac, where are you? Here you go. You get to go to Spain, buddy. And then Regina. Crime in Detroit. Walter. We're zooming this week. It's so fast. Jim again? Dude, having two people with the coordinator ability is amazing. I should have sent, what's his name to that story from the get-go. What was that? What was I supposed to do? Sell 800,000 newspapers. So the goal is to just, get as many theme connections as possible. So this one, is this done now? I don't quite understand. Immediately unlocks the next story file. Note that once there... Isn't that the same thing as coordinator, though? Yeah, it is the same thing as coordinator. Oh, he's a natural coordinator, so he didn't... I never read what the actual skill was called. So that what that means is he doesn't need to be trained, so he just knows how to do that one, and then if you train him into some other skill, then he'll be able to get that. It's kind of an interesting skill to have. One spy. All right, let's try to keep an eye out for the one spy. How we doing on stories this week, you guys? You guys doing good? Baseball results in 13 hours. Assembly, you guys doing okay? Kind of okay. It still feels a little slow, which means I think what I'll do off camera is I will reconfigure these floors a bit to add in another typesetting table and another assembly table, and then we'll just have to find a place for our editors to live. It might necessitate adding another floor entirely. I might get rid of that second editor that I have, though. Risk of a boycott. We might want to save that for like later, like early next week, because if they boycott now, that's not as good. Patricia's back though. Chicago, we'll send Regina there. We're in Berlin. The school segregation is enacted. That's right, the Nazis were very racist. It's like a tenet of their political party, right? Send Randy back out. Gonna take a day, so he'll be a little late on the obituaries this week, but could have been worse. I don't want to do the boycott until next week. All right, let's print. Let's put a paper together. A paper of champions. Illustrations, we only got one. Got a bombshell, couple bombshells. Oh, I forgot about the frickin' spy. Where are you? You? No. There she is. Nope. Harleen, you're in the way. There they are. All right, well, we got one compromised. A couple compromised. And a sloppy production. Rough. Not terrible on the compromise, considering I always forget about the spy. Always. Even if there's two spies, I'll get the first spy usually, and then I forget. All right, what we want to land moderate, but we want to land left or right of the central dude here. So we'll go one right. And then do we have any? We do have a bombshell. Do we have any more photographs? You didn't finish the movie sequel. That sucks. How about educational? Sure. We'll send this one. And then what do we got for a couple of European stories? Ah, man. You didn't finish the Spanish Grand Prix. Unfortunate. Do we have any more footprints? Evidence? No. Got some forecasts, though. One forecast. How about any statistics here? You? How about a revealing? Ah, you didn't get the revealing done. The wolves are plaguing the farmsteads, you guys. Oh, my life is hard as an editor in this day and age. Any maps? Nah, that would have been too much to ask, huh? Oh, the statistics didn't get done. Any revealing? No. We could put this random ad in here for the obituaries, which moves us back to the right, which I kind of love. We got a review in here. How about an exclusive? Wrong. The exclusive that we had with the review didn't get done. But we do have another review and fame. Any scandals? Oh, I think we got to give this scandal a try, though. Maybe we swap you. And then we take the obituary out from here. And we replace it with... this guy? Just to get the society connection. How are we so far? Oh, you also push us to the left. Man. I need stuff pushing me to the right. The obituary will handle that, though. So you push us back right. Good. Now what else do we got going on? Any heartbreak? Tragic? No. That'd be too much to ask, wouldn't it? We could do a prison plan on loose screws, and then the Philadelphia mayor's something or other. And then the concealed vinyl shocks. I don't think we're going to get 800,000, unfortunately, because you guys couldn't get anything done on time. So maybe we just swap this guy in here. And then that guy goes there. Yeah, we only got 707. Every set of 6 base categories. So we got sports, entertainment, politics, society. Did we get any economy stuff this week? I feel like we didn't. Or at least not a lot. Yeah, we have a couple just sitting out here, but I don't think there's nothing else to put in there. And these are the only 3 things that are still ready. So I don't think there's a way we could finagle 800,000, unfortunately. But we got most of the stuff done. For the one district. We still have a gossip that didn't get finished. But I think that was a really solid week. Made a lot of money. 700,000 isn't anything to turn up your nose at. Got the whole, almost the whole Dunalin district knocked out in a day. Sorry, Mr. General. I think I've been calling you the mayor this whole time. Into October? What are the 2 options in October here? Polyglot again, and then continent. I think I would like to land on Continental Connector if we could get away with it. All right, so let's come in here. We don't have a lot of influence points, though. Oh, I'm a fool. We can't get the canteen kitchen. I spent too much on dumb desks. Well, in that case, maybe what we do is set up our assembly tables the way I wanted. Lots of mayor and print before Sunday at 6 a.m. Or print before Sunday at 6 a.m. So honestly, I just take that one since both of them demand I print before Sunday at 6 a.m. And then where do we want to... I think I want to come back to hammering the purple squad because they're almost off the map entirely. So maybe we come here to Hempstead and just knock them out with a triumphant statement. and then finish them off. But before we get into that, let the week finish loading. There we go. Pause. So now we would like to reassess things. So I need to clear this space. At least temporarily. This is all Charlene Candy's stuff. I'll put this filing cabinet upstairs for a second. I honestly am kind of thinking about firing Jill Wall because her being a noisy person is not worth her like all of this stuff is because she's noisy. So I think it's okay to just sell all this stuff. And we'll decide in a second if we still need another editor here. I'll just throw it up here for a second, just to clear out this space. So step 1, we want to fit another assembly table in here. So let's move this pneumatic guy over here. And then, so you guys are working off each other. I would like to get... typesetting desk. So you will come here. And then we would like stuff that improves that stuff. So typesetting. We got a bulletin board just for you. You guys already have bulletin boards? Wait a minute. This is kind of weird. You guys see that? So we have a bulletin board. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. I wanted an assembly table, not a typesetting table. No wonder. Assembly table. That's what we need. Okay. No wonder it was all freaking out on me. So then we would like assembling, which uses a calendar and a metal slug trolley and the day planner can help out that as well. Okay, so now we have an extra assembly table. We get Tony Gavin in there, and then we don't have enough space to put our editor's table back here. So maybe we do just ditch the second editor. Oh, we keep that desk. We ditch this editor's table. There was even paper in there. Okay, so we grab all of you and move you up here just to get you out of the way for a second. Because now the point is to try and jam all of this, another typing station in here. Do we need you? I don't know if we need the coat hanger. We're gonna take it away for a second. Keep this plant, keep this garbage can. Why do we have 2 reports that were in the editor's desk? I'm just gonna dump it into the typesetting machine just because... It might have been because we moved these things now that I think about it. Okay, and then you go with the editor's desk as well. Excuse me? There. All right, now bring back our other typesetting guy with his own letterpress cabinet and a day planner. Or you actually might be able to use this day planner that's already up here. So then we just throw a bulletin board above you. Like that. Okay, so now this guy. Perfect. It fits just fine. And is a little loud in the bathroom of all places. So, how do we counter that? With put an acoustic panel in the bathroom? It's too loud in the bathroom. All right, great. We've got 5 machines now running both floors. I'm pretty happy with that. I can't believe there's this much paper loose on the ground. Maybe we need another janitor. But I'm pretty pleased with that. So I think let's go ahead and run this week. Bernard, get on that. That's a rep ad, which is not super common. Let's get our people sent. Jim, you unlock the next phase. Rosalie, you just get started on that. It's going to take all week, but still. Mobsters, that's Regina's specialty. Walter, you get started there. Go back to Phoenix. This one is the one we want to send. No ads lost. Great. Because if we were gonna lose the ads, sorry, I can't talk today. I would have wanted to lose them early in the week so we didn't waste any time processing them. Get rid of them early, and then we just wouldn't do anything as far as like editing or anything like that. That's why we held that story until the next week. So our only goal this week is to, other than unlocking as many influence points as we can, which is why that one ad is actually going to be really, really nice. The only other thing we would like to do is make sure we work on our neighborhood and then print before 6 a.m. So those are the things we really want to get done. Back to New York. Regina, you handle the mobsters again. 2 mobsters in 1 story. Jim will be back in just a second. So I think we would like to get him to drop off his story so we can get 2 parts of this guy ready to go. There we go. Yeah, having the coordinators is really, really nice to get the stories rolling as quick as possible. There's our scoop. Send Walter out into the field. Chicago? We should have sent Ronald. Although I think Ronald's back already. Is that Ronald? Ronald, didn't I literally just send you out? Or, Walter? No, I think that might have been Jim who dropped his story off. Spies always and forever with the spies. Randy, how far are you in your horoscope thing? Or no, your he does the obituary. Randy? Oh, well, you know what? I think Randy was working on a story for me, so I don't think he actually started on the obituaries yet. All right. Ronald. Irma. And then Walter, when he drops off his story, we can send him to Chicago. How many spies? 1 spy. We all know that means like 3 to 4 stories that are gonna be compromised. It'll be a miracle if I don't miss them. Economy and then crime is interesting. They're like, let's learn about the corporate espionage in Indianapolis. And then once they've done that, lo and behold, lots of crime happening in Indianapolis as well. Jim! Look at that, double coordinator in one thing. That's kind of cool. Prodigy lights the ring, like the Olympics? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, we're flying. There are people a boost there. Walter, you handle the crime. Back to Europe we go. To Geneva. I don't have a diplomat. I think it's okay to skip that one. Ronald, get the sports. Are we gonna be sued? We'll find out. Not. Huzzah. Jim? Rosalie, you get to see the field again. We get to fast forward some more. Not very long. We're back to Geneva. This time, no polyglot or other associated people necessary. Larry, get on the cameraman. Ronald, head to Europe. And then we will bribe somebody about it. You know what the phrase, see a man about a dog? What does that mean? Does that mean you're gonna go get drugs? Like marijuana? Or something worse? I'm an innocent boy. I don't know anything about drugs. I had friends that smoked pot in college. Never touched the stuff. I've never actually smoked marijuana. I have had gummies because they're legal in Minnesota now, because I'm a square. But at one time, I took way too much right before a summer concert, and then I was cool for like the first couple hours of it was a music festival, and then for the middle like 2 hours, I was freaking out, and I was like curled up against this a wall, and then I came down, and then I had a good time after that. So all sorts of fun stuff. But I'm also like, now after that, like I just took too many gummies. I'm terrified to like try and smoke marijuana because like it's way more intense, right? I feel like I would lose my mind. I'd need to be like talked off a literal ledge. Not that I want to harm myself, more just I think I would be freaking out. And I'm like, I'm a Batman. And they're like, you're not a Batman. Come down from there. I've climbed up a tree. Who knows, man? I'm a crazy person. I'm kind of hyper, if you can't tell. So I feel like my marijuana, like the marijuana might influence my hyperness. I know it's supposed to mellow you out, but I didn't feel mellow when I got overstimulated. Possibly because we were in a place with a lot of people and a lot going on. But who knows, man? Tornado destroys Langenberg radio tower. You don't like being an American. I don't think about tornadoes in Europe a lot, but they do happen. There's a pretty famous video of like a runaway wind turbine. I think it was in Germany that gets hit. I don't think it was a tornado, but it was like the equivalent winds of, and the turbine just goes faster and faster and faster because like the brake system malfunctioned, so they couldn't shut it down. And the noise it makes is absolutely insane, and then it just explodes because it can't handle all the vibrations it's going through. It's kind of wild. You should look it up. It's like wind turbine destroyed Germany or something like that. That'll get you your Google result. Guaranteed. All right. Before I send what's his name out, I want to check that he's got his he didn't get his obituaries done, so we don't want to send him out. We don't want to take him away from his desk job, which is to write the obituaries for us. Important job, the obituary writing. Back to Chicago. And Kansas City. All right, we have to print before 6 a.m. Don't lose sight of that. And we cleared all of our news stories this year. We did good. Or this year, this morning. We didn't quite report on everything, but we did a good job. Okay, let's put our newspaper together here. Still didn't clear everything, but I think we did a good job of getting everything set up. Oh my god, you guys, I forgot about the spy again. There she is. I told you it was gonna happen, although she got to like 5 different stories this time. Oh, what a devastating series of events. Didn't get any of our photography done. I feel like our dark room could use some improvements, because she just doesn't have like any positives to her process, like from background stuff. So I feel like if I moved you over, I'd get you a little more space in here, and then maybe we could make something happen in this room. Not wall, wallpaper. You're in the way, ma'am. I need to move you. There. Okay, so if we wanted to do something for the dark room, that's reporting. So here, dark room technician. So we have the chemicals cabinet. I'd have to get rid of you. There's nowhere on this entire floor that this could go, which is kind of unfortunate. How does the blackout curtain work? Like, it takes up so much more space than just a wall, right? Buffs the photo technician, though. I'll have to think about that, because I think there's stuff we could do to make that better, but... Anyway, back to the newspaper. I got distracted. Influence points is what we're after this week, so let's sort by that. You have to be our #1 thing. So then let's throw this compromised thing in here. It's fine. Because we have another revealing that isn't compromised. We just need to not land on this guy here. So then we have some more revealing stuff. And then anything that's investigative? Sure enough. It's sloppy, but that's fine. Next, you are the horoscope, which gave us 1 influence point, which is kind of nice. And then I don't think I had any more photographs ready. So I'll put this compromised story in here. How about an exclusive? No. Stats? Yes. Oh, actually, we would like to put... How do you compromise the weather report? They, like, lied to you? They said it was raining when it wasn't? Or something? No other breakthroughs, so that's fine. Could throw the ads in there just to get them, because we already have all of our... We have all of our influence points that we could possibly get this week anyway. And we got all of our statements, so maybe we just do this economy alarming. And then nothing else is quite ready except for these. Oh, these reviews together would be good. And then a sports or an entertainment story to go with it. How about sort by ready? See what we actually have a lot of ready stuff, weirdly. It's just like simple stuff. Maybe just throw a society in there. Because we don't have any sports or entertainment left. We do have this gruesome story, so that's a connection. Yeah, okay. And that was page 6. Roll through the whole paper, make sure I filled it out for real. And we got our moderate bonuses, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Not too bad. And we got the whole neighborhood cleared out, I think. Because there were just two scoops that we were trying to get. 750,000 is pretty solid. Still not our record, and still not 800,000, so we wouldn't have been able to do that other one anyway. I guess 800,000 was pretty prospective because that was the most we'd ever done to that point. Ooh, what's this? $100,000? $10,000. I'll take $100,000 would be more money than I've ever had in this game. Leave the recap. Aloha from Hawaii. Looks like you've done well, kid. The paper's thriving, and now you're a great publisher now. I see there's no room for the man who built it. Fine, I can take a hint, but mark my words, in this business, fortunes turn faster than headlines. Are you mad at me, Uncle? Because I'm doing really good? Print 6 quality stars. I feel like we do have a lot of 6 quality stars. So now we're gonna go after... Let's go after Long Beach here. We have so much stuff from last week left over. Hopefully we can clear that out relatively quickly. Oops, sorry, Mr. Navy. All right, we paused the episode there, and then I hope you guys enjoyed it. We have 35,000. We have 35 influence points, so we can get the canteen kitchen. Great. And then we might as well get the pepper mill, which goes with it. And we can't quite afford the cookbook, so we'll have to get that next time. But we'll start up next episode setting up the canteen. So I think what we'll do here is build the final floor up here because we don't have enough space to put the canteen anywhere else. Yeah, I think that's just where it's gotta go. So yeah, so we'll do that right now. How tall can this building get, by the way? What are we at, like 15 floors? I don't know. But we will come back next time. We will set up the canteen in the top of the building, and it'll be a legendary experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I've never clicked on that before. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of News Tower or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.